Let's start with the new topic, that is prompt engineering. So what is prompt engineering? Imagine you have a super smart assistant, let's call it a AI helper, that can answer any question you ask. For example, if you ask it, what is the capital of France? It will give you the correct answer, that is Paris. Now let's say that you want to make this AI helper even more impressive. You want it to not only tell you the capital of the country, but also provide a short history about it. In prompt engineering, you would fine-tune your instructions or prompt to achieve that, which means that instead of just asking what is the capital of France, you might rephrase it to say that tell me about the capital of France and its historical significance. By tweaking the prompt, you are guiding AI helper to give you the desired result. In real life, prompt engineering is used in many applications. For instance, think of virtual assistants like Siri or Alexa. When you ask them a question, the way you phrase it influences the quality of their response. By understanding prompt engineering, developers can improve these systems to give us even more accurate and helpful answers. Basic prompts. Let's pass a very simple prompt, that is, the sky is. The output could be blue. The sky is blue on a clear day. On a cloudy day, the sky may be grey or white. When you start the sentence with the sky is, it gives you a different options instead of one definite answer. But if you include more important details in your sentence, you increase the chances of getting a clearer and accurate response. Let's look at another example where adding crucial information to the prompt can make a difference. Now, the prompt could be complete the sentence, that is sky is. Output could be so beautiful today. Is that clearer? You instructed the model to finish the sentence, resulting in a more accurate response that aligns with your prompt. This technique of constructing effective prompts to guide the model's task is known as prompt engineering. Elements of a prompt. A prompt can include different elements like instructions, it's a specific task or direction for the model to follow. Context. It provides extra information or context to help the model generate better responses. Input data. It refers to the question or input for which we want the model to provide an answer. Output indicator. It indicates the desired type or format of the output. Not all four elements are necessary for a prompt when the format depends on the specific task being performed. Prompting techniques. Zero-shot prompting. Large LLMs, that is large language model, like GPT, can perform tasks without explicit training, thanks to their ability to follow instructions and extensive training on massive dataset. This is known as zero-shot learning. Since they are already familiar with the words in the prompt, there is minimal additional learning involved. Let's call it our sentiment prompt example. Say, the prompt could be classify the text into neutral, negative or positive text. I think the vacation is okay. Sentiment, the output could be neutral. So despite not explicitly mentioning the word sentiment, the model's zero-shot capabilities enable it to understand and generate responses related to sentiment due to its training on a large data set. It can infer the concept based on its pre-existing knowledge and context. Now, few-shot prompting. When zero-shot does not work, we use few-shot prompts, where we give example to our model. One example means that one shot, giving two example means two shots, and like that you carry on. An example of one shot could be a watpu is a small furry animal native to the Tanzania. An example of a sentence that uses the word watpu is. We were traveling in Africa and we saw these very cute watpus. To do a fardiddle means to jump up and down really fast. An example of a sentence that uses the word fardiddle is. The output could be, when we won the game, we all started fardiddle in celebrations. First, we provided the definition of the word watpu in our model. Then we gave an example sentence that includes the word what to before asking the model to use it in a sentence. If we recall correctly, in our previous reasoning prompt, we asked the model to add odd numbers and determine if the result was even. Now let's attempt to solve the same problem using few shot approach. So this is the example of the few shot approach, and you can go through and get a better understanding. Unfortunately, a few shot prompting approach did not yield reliable responses for this reasoning problem. It appears that additional techniques or approaches might be required to achieve more accurate and consistent results in such cases. So, this is the comparison between the zero shot prompting and few shot prompting. Chain of thought prompting, that is chain of thought or COT prompting, when used alongside few shot prompting, enhances the model's reasoning capabilities for complex tasks. It breaks down the problem into smaller steps, enabling the model to reason through intermediate stages before providing a response. This combination is effective for achieving better results on challenging tasks that require reasoning. Breaking down complex problems into sub-problems significantly helps LLMs in providing accurate and proper responses to complex questions. It allows the model to reason through each sub-problem individually, leading to a more comprehensive understanding of the overall question and generating more reliable answers. Let's try to solve our adding odd numbers task using COT, that is chain of thought prompting. You can give some numbers as it is mentioned in this example and then see the result that is going to be there. The time the answer is correct because of providing reasoning steps while solving the problem by combining zero shot prompting with chain of thought COT prompting, we can tackle problems by encouraging the model to think step by step. So these are the various details of few shot COT, then few shot COT, then zero shot, and then zero shot COT. So likewise, you can just read it and read both question and answer and see that how the answer is generated. Thank you.